Hello folks, welcome back to Netcruzer channel. I have another unboxing for you. I recently got this box from Amazon. I'm not a Prime member, but I always just buy the minimum amount you need to get free shipping, and this came to my door in 2 days. So let's take a look and see what I got. This is mostly RC stuff from Amazon.ca. Alright, I've just got the box open and let's take a look at what I got. Okay, first of all, E-flite battery. I bought another battery for the Inductrix FPV Plus, so that's great. I have to buy from Amazon.ca because I'm in Canada, but Amazon.com has much better prices and much better selection, so yeah. Anyway, I'll put links in the description for all this stuff for both countries if I can. So here's the part number for the E-flite, and I could not find a better battery. I was hoping that I'd be able to find a 50C, but I don't think they exist yet, or at least I can't get them in my country. What else? Random cleaning cloth, probably because of something ECOS connection. Yeah, I did buy some sort of a battery product. Yeah, another battery. Now this is not an RC product. This is a Sony clone of the NP-FW50 battery. They're saying 2300 milliamp hours. What I need is another battery for my mirrorless camera. I currently use a second-hand Sony NEX5R mirrorless camera for if I want to try and do some artsy depth of field shots. This is the camera that I can do it with, but if I leave it running for more than 5 or 10 minutes, the battery dies pretty quick. So I got another battery for that. So the battery that's in it is 1050 milliamp hours, and they're saying this one is a 2300 milliamp hour battery. This is the original battery. This is the Sony NP-FW50. It says it's 1080 milliamp hour. And this new one, this China Special, who makes this thing? No name. Battery pack for NP-FW50. And they're saying that it's 2300 milliamp hour, 17 watt hour. Whatever, let's try it. Let's see if it works. Quality control passed, it says. Let's see if it even boots. Straight from the factory. Let's see if it has a storage charge on it. Well, it had enough power to eject the lens. I'm gonna charge it up and we'll see if this battery lasts any longer than the stock one. I might make a video about that in the future because I would mostly suspect that's false advertising, but if I can really get twice or more battery life out of that camera, that would be excellent. And the next two things are the most interesting, and why I'm doing a video on this box is I got some tires and they were cheap. These are Sky Q for WL Toys and Tamiya, but they work for anything. They're a standard wheel. I got this whole set of drift tires for $9.99, and they're pretty nice looking actually. They're hard. They're almost like a plastic. I would say that this one is a plastic. There's not much rubber to them. They're like just a fancy plastic, and they look to have a high offset. So I got like a 3 mil offset, I think. It doesn't say on the rim what the offset is, but it looks pretty good. Anyway, for $10 for a whole set of tires, why not? Now the last thing is actually the most interesting and the one I'm most excited to try. These are some bigger tires. These are also Sky Q brand. Sky Q 8 scale off-road. These are very similar to Badlands. They're kind of like a mix between Badlands and Badlands MX, but they're for 8th buggy, and these were 20 bucks, $19.99 for a full set of 4, Sky Q brand. And the rubber feels decent. I think they'll be fun for bashing. The plastic feels kind of shiny and cheap, but heck, for 20 bucks for a whole set, and they're the 17 mil hex, looks pretty good. I don't know if they're glued. I don't think they're glued. Throw some glue on those before I bash them real hard, and yeah, I'll try those on the Typhon next time we're out bashing it. Cool. So I have confirmed that these tires, these new, they're called T-Himotos. These are not glued at all. So that's fine. What you need is some super thin CA glue. So this is my super thin glue, and what you want to do is you just peel back the bead a bit with your thumb, Now, some tires are easier than others. What you want to try and do is get a bead to run in. You want to try and get a bead to flow in around the rim. It doesn't take much. And then you just got to get it down into position before it sticks. Yeah. And then since it's super thin, you can see it's seeped all the way down to the bottom. Well, you can't really tell, but I'm gonna get that bead in place. You kind of want to do one side and then the other. Anyway, do both sides like that. Just let it run in around. Try and get it down as deep into the rim as you can. And yeah, let your CA glue set. And then you need to decide, do you want to run your wheels totally sealed where there's no venting, or do you want to have some venting? Venting does make the wheel perform better, but if you're going to run in wet, then you have to be concerned about that. So ideally you want to body ream a hole in the rim to give it some venting. The other thing you might want to do is put some little cuts in the tire on the outside so that you can fling water out if you're going to be running in the wet. And while that glue's setting, out of curiosity, is there any foams in these at all? There is a foam. It's an open cell foam, just an open cell black foam it looks like. Anyway, that's good for the price. Good enough. That's a quarter of the price it would be if I had bought something like this from the hobby shop. Sometimes these China things are very good value when it comes to RC stuff. So shop around, see what you can find. I'm gonna finish gluing these up and then get that car out bashing.